Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it was time to do another Stitch Fix unboxing, and you guys, I gotta tell you, this one left me perplexed, bewildered, confused. Like, I do not even know what to say anymore, but we are just going to get right into it and talk through this as we go. So I'm gonna start you guys off with the high point of this fix. So I thought that this top, which is a modal linen blend, which you know is right up my alley. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm in the process of flipping all synthetics out of my closet in favor of natural fibers. I love cotton, I love linen, and I've just started to introduce modal into the mix. So this seemed like a really good option. I mean, I love the color story. I think it's very fresh and bright. It's super comfortable on. I just honestly don't tend to wear a lot of like ombre styles or tie-dye styles, so I just don't think I would get enough use out of this to justify buying it. But it was super fun to style because it's so versatile, and I loved the different looks I came up with for this top. Okay, so to add a little bit of context to this fix, I found out later after I called client services that although the note was signed by Jessica, it wasn't my Jessica, it was another Jessica who styled this fix for me. And apparently she just did not read through my notes or my previous feedback saying that I want to avoid synthetics, especially 100% polyester clothing. Because guess what found its way into my box? A 100% polyester top. Okay, let's talk about the merits of this top first. Love the color. This color is absolutely gorgeous. I also did not mind that little crisscross design in the front, which I'm usually not gravitating towards. However, as I said, this is 100% polyester, and guys, it is so texturized, it literally feels like sandpaper on the skin. Like, I kept thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna lose a layer of epidermis wearing this shirt. This style sleeve is also not flattering on my arms whatsoever, and to cap things off, it is a mixed material, which I cannot stand. Oh my gosh, I was so confused by the inclusion of this top into my fix, but in any event, let me show you how I styled it. Okay, so I probably should have mentioned that after that tank top, things kind of went downhill from there. So I already showed you that polyester top. A second 100% polyester item found its way into my box, which again, when I talked to client services, I was like, I'm just confused because let's just say the stylist was just in a hurry or whatever, and human error just missed my note about not wanting synthetics in my box. I also have in my style profile, I have checked off the box saying no polyester. So the algorithm should naturally just filter those pieces out, but it didn't. So you guys, this dress was the other 100% poly item that showed up. Okay, let me tell you something. For whatever reason, the camera just seems to love this dress. It is way more forgiving and flattering on camera than it is in person. The color of this, the yellow, is pretty. However, the floral design to me is coming off as very twee. And what I mean by that is very juvenile looking. I do like the fact that it has the ruffle detailing along the collar. It obviously is sleeveless. It has a tie at the waist. And just generally speaking, this style of dress just isn't the most flattering on my body type. There's nothing crazy going on in the back, and this falls about knee length. But let's talk about the polyester, because you guys know, I hate polyester. However, I will say that there is some polyester that can feel very silky and luxurious. There's some polyester that feels much like cotton. There's some that feels much like knit. This feels like the polyester from 1973. Like, it is. You guys, I don't think I have ever in my life felt a piece of modern day clothing that was this type of polyester. It is horrifying, horrifying. But in any event, let me show you how I styled it. Okay, so moving right along, I did get a 100% cotton tee in my box, which I totally appreciate. This is a Pima cotton, which is super soft. Love the V-neck. It's just a classic t-shirt. There's nothing crazy going on front to back. The one thing I will say about t-shirts like this is I just don't tend to wear a lot of dark colors in the summertime. And to be honest with you, when I think about clothing I want to buy from Stitch Fix, I'm looking for something special, right? Like, I can find a cotton t-shirt anywhere, and honestly, I can probably find it like at a quarter of the price. So this just wasn't something that I'm willing to spend the money on to add to my collection at this time. Finally, the cherry on top of this box, you guys, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a pair of linen rayon blend pull-on pants. Linen rayon blend. Can someone please explain to me the price point of these pants? I gotta tell you, like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, what? Because to be honest with you, like, all the videos I've been doing lately featuring cotton clothes from Old Navy, Target, even Walmart, who is now selling organic cotton pants just like this for literally $34. Why is there a $128 price tag on these pants? For the life of me, I could not figure it out. Now, they are comfortable on, although I will say it's not the softest linen. It does have functional front pockets. It does have a straighter leg and a proper cuff. And while there is this little pocket in the back, one design element that I thought was so weird is that they added like this horizontal stitching that kind of cuts you off in the leg in the back. Just very odd. So when I was looking at these, I was like, okay, first of all, the color, I just don't like this drab color. It's just not something I gravitate towards or really like. But in thinking about how to style this, it was like, okay, how do you take a pair of pants like this, which to me are inherently just very underwhelming, and just kind of add like a little bit of oomph? So let me show you what I did. Okay, you guys, so here's where I am at with Stitch Fix. If I did not have a style pass, if I did not have credits built up, which I am dying to spend, at this point I would probably just be taking a break, because I just, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to give Stitch Fix every benefit of the doubt, And even when I was a stylist for them for 4.5 years, and in the year since then, when I've just been receiving clothes that have been styled by another stylist, there just seems to be a progressive decline in the quality of clothes that I'm seeing, especially for the price points. Again, I think it's very hard for Stitch Fix at this point to compete with other retailers that are pushing out gorgeous cotton, linen, organic cotton clothing at amazing price points, and for whatever reason, that doesn't seem to be flush in Stitch Fix's inventory whatsoever. So I did call client services, and they were amazing as always. Oh my gosh, they were so great. I spoke to a gal named Sarah, and here's what we decided. We flipped me to start receiving luxe Stitch Fixes, which for those of you that don't know, that means every piece of clothing in a luxe box is at a $200 and up price point. I know, it is absolutely ridiculous. However, she seemed to think that that would be the catalyst for getting me into those natural fiber clothes that I love, let's hope, at those price points. I can tell you right now, I'm not the kind of gal that will drop $200 on a piece of clothing that does not absolutely blow my mind. And if I'm being very honest, I want to see what Stitch Fix has in that category of inventory at that price point in terms of the quality, in terms of how much they have that's on trend and in style. So it's going to be a little bit of an experiment. So stay tuned, because I do have my next fix scheduled to arrive early June. It is going to be a luxe fix. We are gonna walk through it together, because I literally at this point don't know what else to do. But if you guys are curious about Stitch Fix, and believe me, they cater to all different sorts of price points, I do have a referral code down below. If you use it, it'll kick $25 or $50 off your first box, just depending on when you're watching this. Let me know down below, have any of you guys received a luxe Stitch Fix box? If so, what was it like? I'm dying to get my hands on one. I cannot wait for us to unbox it next month. But in any event, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.